name is Laura Vitale, and today I really wanted to show you a quick dish that can really be a breakfast, a lunch, a light dinner, anything really. It's not really a recipe, it's something I kind of just put together out of necessity because I was going out of town and I only had a few ingredients left over that I kind of wanted to use up. So we're basically making a nice, beautifully buttered toast with some avocado and a poached egg. So it's very simple, you can make it for anything really, and you're going to need a few ingredients, which doesn't get any easier than that. I've got some leftover bread. You can use sourdough, you can use any bread that you would like. I've got some avocado, lemon, parsley, eggs, salt and pepper, a little bit of distilled white vinegar, and some butter. That's it. Now I know some people might say, oh, it's too easy, but I know a lot of you really like these quick go-to recipes for whatever the occasion, so I figured I'd share it with you since I was in the mood for it. Now I've got my oven preheated to 400. I'm going to work on my bread first. I'm going to take my unsalted butter that's at room temperature, and I'm just going to smear about a half a tablespoon on each one. It's going to be the perfect base for the creamy avocado and then the beautifully poached egg, and this is going to be like the bed to catch it all. It's going to be divine. But you could also put some bacon under this if you wanted to, you know, anything you want, but I'm going to keep it this way just because it's easy and it's good. Alright, that looks great. I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes or until it's beautifully golden brown and crispy. And then I'm going to pop that in and then we can get going on the poaching the egg. I've got a large deep skillet here filled halfway up with water and it's up to a simmer. So I'm going to add in my distilled vinegar. Oops, left a little bit in there. Now that that's going, we're going to add our eggs. Now this is a new method of poaching eggs I was taught not too long ago by someone who is very knowledgeable in the culinary world. So I've been following her advice and I've been loving it. Just drop an egg in, do this kind of fast. Oops, got a little shell in there. Do this kind of fast because you don't want the temperature of the water to drop, and you also want the eggs all to cook at the same time. You can pre-crack them in a different bowl if you want to, so that they're all ready to go. Okay, the eggs are in. I've got my phone here and I've got a 1-minute timer. Turn that on. I'm going to leave this on for 1 minute. After 1 minute exactly, I'm going to cover my pan, turn the heat off completely, and let them sit for 5 minutes. Exactly 5 minutes, you will have perfectly poached eggs. Just gonna have to trust me on this. It works like a charm. I couldn't believe it when she showed it to me. I felt like I've been left out completely. Out of all things cool, to be honest with you, because it is the easiest way to poach eggs I've ever seen. So those are going. In the meantime, let's work on the avocado, mashing up the avocado, which couldn't be easier. Just split this open. You want to make sure it's a nice ripe avocado. This looks beautiful. Take it out with a fork or a spoon, doesn't really matter. You want to make sure it's nice and soft. That's got 12 seconds left. And then we could turn it off. I'm telling you, this new method will change the way you've ever looked at poaching eggs. It's the easiest thing in the world. 2, 1. Timer's done. Turning this off. I'm putting my timer on for 5 minutes. All right, I'm just going to take avocado. Just going to take my avocado out. Looks good. It's a little brown, it's totally fine. Add in your parsley, nothing too strong. I mean, you could add cilantro here if you wanted to, but I don't want to add something that's so overpowering. I kind of want everything to be mellow and kind of go together really well, and nothing overpowers another. No ingredient overpowers another. So, a good amount of lemon juice, because we all know avocados need it, otherwise they turn brown without any acidity. Salt and pepper, and then just mash it up. It's that easy. I've got my eggs done. I just took them out with like a little slided spoon or whatever, and 5 minutes exactly, and they are perfection on every level. Works every time. It is the best trick I've ever learned, thanks to Krista. I will never make poached eggs any other way. That simple. I've got my bread that's been toasted beautifully sitting here. My avocado. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's take one piece. Some of my avocado mash, not too much, because it can be a bit too creamy. And then take an egg, right on in the middle. And this is something that's so great of a go-to recipe for whatever you are serving, whether it's lunch or brunch or whatnot. A little bit of black pepper and just a tiny sprinkle of paprika for color. Who doesn't have leftover bread and eggs all the time? Am I right? Let's give this a go. Cut it right in the middle. And look at that egg. Oh, beautiful. It is beautiful. It's got everything you want. It's filling, it's easy, requires a handful of ingredients. Let me know if you try this recipe, and if you change things up, or if you add things. I'd definitely love to know. If you want to get the amount of everything, head over to laurainthekitchen.com. I hope you enjoy spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.